Hey guys, so I am Saral this side, and we will be starting out with the Java 8 map interfaces that has been there introduced with the help of streams. So this is one of the activity diagram, and this is the one of the URL that you guys have to hit, and you can study each and everything at about. Let me frame out another URL for you. Let me copy this so that at least you can get an idea. And before starting, so as usual, I used to say, "Ki, hi, this is Saral," and you can post me your all queries regarding whatever queries that you have. I'm very constantly active on LinkedIn. I'm answering all to the queries of the people and about a lot of about cloud articles that I'm already publishing. So guys, please keep me following. Send me your request on LinkedIn and whatever queries that you have, and I will try my best to answer you out about this. Okay, so I have shown you the one of the diagram about the map. As I used to say, ki that map has been introduced, which has been very actively being worked upon the streams. So the reason is that why it is being worked on the streams is that map is used to convert a stream to another stream. Okay, for example, a stream of a pojo that is being there in the map, we can convert that into a stream of string, and literally in the stream of string further you can assign it back to the list, and with the list as usual the data structure is there and you can play with that list. Okay, so let's say for example what I have shown you in the diagram is that this is basically being taken up from the observer, okay, from the rx package. So right now reactive streams are already being there. Okay, so just what I am trying to highlight it, okay, that Java 8 has bring out a lot of things from the reactive streams packages. Okay, so there are marble diagrams that you can go and you can check out about the map. What they are trying to show is that if there are three things in there, so you can see that they have applied this function where they used to say it 10 plus x. For example, 1 plus 2 is 3, 10 plus 20 is equal to 30. So there are a lot of other operations that you can see. For example, one is that map 2. So this is of the map 2. Normal of map they have been showing you here. Okay, and of map 2 they are being showing you here, key that is 1 2 3, and they want this all to map to the a part. So all of them have been mapped to an a part. So this is just I wanted to show you them. And here we are using normal map, we are not using map 2. But if you wanted to use map 2 of the Java 8, then they have shown you that how each of the element they are mapping it to the a. So this will be marble links will be very informative for you, because after this they have shown you other operations that Java 8 has bring out. So for example, here you can see those operations, they are filtering those which are greater than 10. So they are bringing out 30, 22 and 60. So which are less than 10 they are not bringing out. So this is one of the very finest way to learn out about all the operations, few of the operations that is being taken out from the reactive rx library of the Java 8. Okay, for example, finding first and all those things, these are the operations that you will be studying out, like reduce, that you will be studying it out, that all are reducing the count is equal to plus 15 is equal to. So now let's get to our programming. So in programming we are generally studying the map function, which I said you earlier that it is used to convert a stream to another stream. For example, if I have a stream of Pojo, it may convert it, and I wanted to convert it into a stream of string, then it can easily convert. So for this, what I have designed is that I have made out this program. I will not be making this program to save your time. What I will be doing is that I will be sharing this into a GitHub link, and I will be posting that link also. Okay, so right now what is that I have designed one class called student, and let me bring out an outline of it so that you can grasp it out more about it. So this is a student, consists of these four attributes. There are one constructor of it, one default constructor and all those, and there is one no parameterized constructors. These are all three constructors, and then there are normal setter getter, and then there is to string which will be printing out this value. So what we have done is that we have designed one database, that is an inner cache database, and since I have want to keep total 6 students, but in not in the database, but is a as a static list. So what I have done is that I have designed one methods called get all students, which will be returning me a list. List will be of generic type, that is a student type. So what I am doing, as you can study in this program, is that I'm creating an object of student class, and that's how I'm creating student 1, student 3 and student 5. Okay, and what I am doing is that I am at the end I am doing what I am converting them as a list into as an arrays as a list, okay, and then I'm returning those students. So this is the functionality that is being taken care of this. Let me show you. This is the functionality, and then there is one supplier also. I am not telling you about the supplier. Supplier is something like where you have to return out something. You don't take something as input parameter from a consumer. Like I have to return a string into from lower to uppercase, so that is I'm supplying something. I'm not taking any input from the others, okay. So this is the way the supplier has been shown, but right now we won't disturb the supplier. So I have told you about a supplier in a very brief about right now. So student and student database table is clear. So let's go to the streams.map class. So right now what you do is that this is something related to set. So let me do one thing is that let me comment it out, be the set part, so that it still not confused you. So let me comment out this part. Yeah, so I have successfully commented out this part. So I will not be focusing on the set part right now, but we will be focusing on the list part. So what is happening in the list part? See, I have to also comment out this thing. Sorry. So now it's okay. See, what here I am doing is that I'm calling my get all student method. So get all student is this method, and this consists of something a static method which is being called from the static block inside. Okay, so this returns me a list of student 1, student 2, 2, student 6, total 6 student count is returning. So this is some kind of a dummy database that I have introduced. Okay, so this brings me the list of this, and then what I do is that I'm calling a method references here. So you have to be very careful when you're using a method referencing, because method references have been used in Java 8. There are 4 ways to use the method references. So what I've used is that I am saying student dot get name. So if you look to the student Pojo class, so student Pojo class must have this method called get name. Okay, so this is the method that is there. Let me bring it out the outline. That is the best way to call it out right now. Just a wait. So where is getName method? GetName method is there, and it is returning a stream type. So this is a new construct type that is being new introduced. It is called method references, where you have a very short typo type. You call this Pojo type and you call getName. So let us first of all check into the decompiler about a bit about the map method, so that you can get an idea okay, about a map. So just a minute about stream. So we press F3, and this is, you can see in the decompiler, this is a stream class having a lot of functions. And if you have studied out, so I have shown you most of the functions that is being taken up from the reactivex library. Okay, so this is the map method, and it is showing that it accept a function, this accept a function of generic type. So you have to be very clear. Okay, when you return about a map, so it returns a string consisting a result of applying the given function to the to the element of stream. So it consists of results applying the function to the given stream. Okay, so it accepts a function. So that is what I'm showing, that this is just a basic of function where I'm passing a parameter in student dot get name in the case of method references. Okay, so right now what is happening, that student as an input, that is student name is being going it right now, and get name is what is of string type. Okay, student student is an input here. Student is an input, that's I wanted to show, means student is a Pojo type wherever its method get name is of string type. So it is converting this whole into string right now. Forget about this case, it is converting that whole into what, into stream of string. Right now it was stream of student earlier, and then finally when it convert, then we collect it out in one of the collector, and we know that this is kind of a lazy operation. Terminal operations are lazy operations. Okay, this will, if we comment it out this thing, this complete line, then nothing will happen out. Okay, so the terminal operations are always lazy operations. Okay, and now I have commented out this thing. Let's suppose let me run this program for you first of all. Okay, I have saved these changes. Let me run this program for you. Let me check it out, the console. And in the console, why it is not returning me the student list? Collect dot list and returning student list, what I have commented out right now. I have, yeah, it has shown me the student list. Okay, so what we have studied is out is that whenever we are using map method of the stream class, it will taking a method as a function. Okay, so as a function it will be taking up, and what we have done is that we have done it a similar way. We have passed the function. It means what? It will take one input. Function as in Java, it is of the idea is being taken off the function programming. So it means what? That it will take one as an input and it will return out one as an output. Okay, so it will take I as an input and O as an output. So this is happening in the same way. This is taking student as an input. Okay, and get name it is returning as an output, but student as a pojo, which is a stream of student, we have to convert internally into stream of string, then it will be get written as an output. So that is being happening out stream of string, it is being written, and inside earlier it was being taken as stream of pojo type, and then we are returning out. Apart from this, you can also use map for any other operation. That is, right now when you have converted into stream of string, till this line it has been converted into stream of string. Now you want to convert into an uppercase, that is another specific operation that you wanted to convert. So let's run this also to understand the basic. Let me run this. So I have to save this because I have made some changes. So see, right now it is returning all the case in the uppercase. So for the that's why I have shown you the marble operation in the case of the map, that it used to convert a stream as an concatenate operation. So that has been happening out 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 and 10 plus 20 as per the 30 operation that has been happening it out. Okay, and in the same way, if you wanted to convert into a map, so let me convert into a map. So let me comment it out this section. No need to comment it out the above section. I will uncomment this section. Okay, and let me now convert it into map. So let me another time convert it out into just a minute. I'm getting one Skype intermediate, sorry, being disturbed. So let me uncomment out this, and because this is not uncommented, so right now I have uncommented the same thing. Okay, so the same case is happening here. It is taking a function. Here we are passing the method references, we are calling the get name, and then it is a stream of student pojo type, we are again converted into stream of strings type, and then again finally the terminal operation, which is a lazy operation which is happening, we are converted into the set. So nothing change is there, just only a data structure is changed, which you have to take care of it out, and it is printing the same after converting into the uppercase. So guys, be remember out about these marble active diagrams. This is something very have to be understand it out, and this idea is taken out from the Java 8 library. From the a lot of ideas been taken out from the reactive stream. So if you study Scala reactive streams, so same intermediary or operations are been happening it out. So guys, thank you for time for understanding this. I will be pasting the same code on the GitHub, and thanks for watching out. Have a great weekend. Bye. Thank you.